Regardless of the world, Peter's feelings for Lois would likely remain unchanged, and vice versa. Overcoming countless difficulties, they vow to live and die together.
Children having sex. Double suicide. Very irresponsible.
Lois and Peter are preparing for a very special celebration. They go together to a lingerie store.
Oh, fun. Look, Peter, Smash Mouth is playing here next weekend.
Well, you caught us. Lois and I are stocking up for a very special anniversary evening. We'll begin with the tale of Helen of Troy, the face that launched 1,000 ships. We thought it would be fun to recount the 3 greatest love stories ever told, which is the poetic way of saying Helen of Troy was thick, though, which is the black Twitter way of saying she was very attractive.
In the Greek myth, Brian plays the role of a king, Lois is the beautiful queen, and Glenn, Joe, and Cleveland are Peter's soldiers.
The people of Troy's chocolate has gotten into our peanut butter. We could perhaps try the combined taste, or we could fight to the death!
Guys, stop! The Battle of the Grease's Peanut Butter Cup has gone on too long.
What a pleasantly de-escalating phrase. To Greece!
Man, I'm happy the war is over. I can't wait to get back to Troy.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Helen's in my cabin, and I thought I'd give heterosexual sex a try.
Helen? What the Hades?
Queen Helen runs away with Paris, which makes the king extremely furious. He immediately sends his 3 strongest warriors, Stewie and Chris, to chase after them.
Coming up, Greek food voted burpiest in the world. But first, in tragedy news. I'll send my entire army after them, led by my best warriors. Achilles, get in here! Helen has run off with Paris. We're going to get her back and burn Troy to the ground.
That sounds good. I just need to cancel my lesson with Socrates first. You know this is your fault, right? Yeah, he'll make you question a lot about yourself.
They work together to devise an attack strategy, which enables the army to cross the sea.
So we'll sail directly east and then head north at a 90-degree angle. It's the fastest possible way I can imagine getting there.
Hang on, let me see that. Pythagoras just invented this thing called a hypotenuse.
With very hairy arms and a tragically mismanaged economy.
Eventually, their army arrives at the city gates. They have prepared cannons, flying horses, and weapons. However, there is no one inside the city.
Okay, I had a feeling this fortress would be impenetrable.
Well, that sounds great, but there's another door right here that's just beads.
What?
Yeah, just beads. See?
This needs to be done yesterday. Hello, can I help you?
What? Where the hell is everyone?
They left a note. It says, Helen and Paris went back to the Greek Isles to get married.
They came!
Awesome! And now that we're owned by Disney, we can have Hercules here.
Returning to reality, Peter's credit card was not accepted at the store. Therefore, they will hold the party at a hotel and start recounting the story of Romeo and Juliet.
Welcome back. My credit card got declined at the sex store. We ran off with only the stuff we could keister. Our next love story is Romeo and Juliet.
Well, I'd say Verona's better than fair.
Boy, this is nice. Will there ever be a more popular Italian city than Verona?
We got inch-wide masks over just our eyes, with the rest of our faces plainly visible. We're fine.
You wanted to see me, Daddy?
Juliet, honey, we need to talk. You're a grown woman now, and it's time for you to get married.
My family makes the best canned sugar pastas in all the land.
Are you out of breath from saying one sentence?
Just give me a second. I'm in the midst of a full-on lockdown sodium headache.
At the party, Romeo and Juliet accidentally meet, and they fall in love at first sight.
Ah, cool! Shakespeare.
I'll come over there.
Hey, there's something I want you to see. Some greaseball at the bar just drew a guy in a circle.
Romeo, we gotta get out of here.
Oh, man, I remember inviting you guys.
I meant I'm Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago.
Hello?
Yes, I'm looking for Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago. Heavy-set fellow, glasses.
In this story, Stewie is Romeo's rival. They fight each other to win over the beautiful girl.
There he is. There's the dumbass I've been looking for.
Well, we all know how this goes. I'm doing it!
That night, Romeo sneaks into the house. He climbs over the balcony to Juliet's room. They dream of having a grand wedding, a marriage, beautiful like in a painting.
Romeo?
Juliet! I know I ain't supposed to be here.
Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
You know what? I'll come up there.
My father sees us. And wherefore means why, by the way, not where.
Shh, shh, shh. But when I look at you, I feel something special.
I love you, Romeo.
Oh, I love you too, Juliet.
100 people surveyed, top 5 answers on the board. Name something you might say to a damn spot.
Hello.
What?
I know this audience.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Wanting to escape far away with Romeo, Juliet drinks a fake poison to feign death. Romeo is heartbroken when he sees the one he loves lying in the coffin.
Oh, Friar Lawrence, are you absolutely sure faking my death with this poison is the best plan?
Well, there's also Herbalife, which is an amazing product.
I'm afraid she's dead. You can tell by her shallow breathing and weak but clear heartbeat. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. Can you make a paper airplane? I can. Then don't be so hard on yourself.
Then that of Juliet and her Romeo.
Oh no! My girlfriend's dead! I might as well just be dead! Children having sex. Double suicide. Very irresponsible.
Romeo? Romeo? Well, a boy I knew for 3 days is dead. Ah!
After telling the story, Peter accidentally farts on the candle, causing the entire building to burst into flames that night. Rushing out of the fire, he is completely naked.
Man, is this a great black toilet loft party or what?
Oh, yeah. Hey, which line of cocaine is for the bathroom?
I think it's that one.
Thanks, I'll be right back. Dan Gallagher, confident to meet you.
I'm not gonna be ignored by you, Dan.
No, that's later. Would you like to dance in silence because they always add the music in post?
Sure.
I accidentally farted on a candle at our Eyes Wide Shut party, and this happened. Now please enjoy Fatal Attraction.
In the final story, Peter has a happy family, with a spoiled son and a pet rabbit. However, he ends up having an affair with a female colleague right in the elevator.
Now, let's have hot sex in silence, and they'll add the sensuous music in post.
Wonder what music they're gonna add.
I'm done. Yeah, it's hard not to root for a rich white lawyer in the Connecticut suburbs.
Dad, the not cell phone's ringing.
Let's let the new answering machine get it.
Now I'm giving you a minute to pick up the phone hastily.
I got it. Hello? Judge Forrest, how did you get this number when they deliver a book that has all the numbers?
Dan, look over to the split screen and see how crazy I look.
Even more shocking, right in front of their little child, Peter admits to his infidelity. The other girl is also pregnant with his child.
All right, listen, Beth. I got something to tell you in front of our kid. I had an affair.
You what?
I know, it was awesome at the time, and frankly, I was real close to getting away with it, but now that there are actual consequences, I gotta tell you the truth.
Dan, how could you? How is that possible?
Well, when a man and a woman like each other just a little, and they get in an elevator,
Oh, God, how could I be so blind?
I will say, at least she had a pot of something on the stove when I came home.
Caught up in work, Peter gradually neglects his family. Lois has to handle everything in the house by herself.
Hello, Dan.
How did you get in here?
I slipped the security guard 5 cocaines.
I told you it's over.
And I told you we need to talk. I'm pregnant. The baby will not be ignored by you, Dan.
They won't outlaw abortion until 2019. Alex, the elevator chick, is pregnant. I don't want to lose my family. What can I do?
Well, time to wash dishes. What in the world?
A curly-haired girl suddenly appears from behind, brandishing a knife. She wants to kill the rabbit and Peter's wife.
Well, now to defog this mirror and see only myself. Now to fully close the mirror and have no changes. I'm sorry, Beth. I have a fatal attraction to your husband. I'm gonna do to you what I did to your bunny and your neighbor's cat because I went to the wrong house the first time.
Huh. Wonder if the weather called for living room rain. That can only mean one thing. Oh my God! It's happening! It's happening!
Dan, help!
Right. Have to die because the choices I made are your fault.
It's just been revoked.
At the end of the episode, Chris, now grown up, prepares a cake to celebrate his parents' anniversary.
Hi, I'm Chris Griffin. I didn't have a lot to do tonight, but they did say they'd give me 1 minute at the end of the show to share my favorite love story. Here we go. Ew, the piping hot gravy! Oh, and one of the peas went inside. Oh, happy anniversary, Mom and Dad, from your teenage son! Getting busy with a 400-degree pot pie!